Hello and welcome to a stream. It's not really UK versus because Richard isn't here. Uh, I just wanted to come on and have a little bit of a chat because on Sunday we should be talking with Tim Keefe. Then on Tuesday after that, Sunday, we've got 1 year anniversary and stuff going on. So we're not really going to be able to cover the stuff that happened yesterday, and I think it needs covering. So I thought I'd quickly jump on, do a little stream on the stuff that went down yesterday. Uh, some good. One, I'm going to say bad, but not too bad. But looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. You can see I've got Girl Power here. Really looking forward to Girl Power. Really loving it. But since the kits kind of stopped, all the back page cards, all we have said is, "Where's the alt win con? Where's the alt win con?" Because the Girl Power article, if I can pull the bit I've got, has on it that we will be having another alternative win con. So that's things like spreading the word and Chew and Jiro's I'm a Hero 2, who give you an ability to win the game without getting your rival to zero life or through deck out. They're really cool. There hasn't been one that is easily achievable. It's not like one that you can just, oh, this is a guaranteed win condition. It's more like a cool back win condition. I think it's William Anderson or William Goodbury was running Giro 2 with I'm a Hero 2 at Worlds. I know Nathan Squire is currently working on a Spread the Word. So we were all really excited to see another alt win condition. And with mushroom counters and with characters like Miracle and Midnight all having these really cool quirks, it had us all kind of theorizing as to what could be this alternate win condition. And then yesterday, TCG Player did what TCG Player does, and they spoiled every card in the set. And I don't mean like one or two cards, I mean they spoiled every single card in the set. It is. I'm not going to show them because I'm going to let that up to UVS and I'm going to let TCG get their little slap. But they literally put all the alt arts, every single card, everything that we were going to get, like today and tomorrow, and possibly next week as well. Everything got spoiled. We saw all the alt arts for the attacks, saw all the alt art characters. We saw everything. And the biggest thing that came out of it was there's no alt win con. So people took to Discord and like, where's the alt win con? And we started chatting and we on. And then Lenoco, aka Guile, said that he looked into it and there was some discussion and it was a miscommunication in the article. And it wasn't supposed to be that it was an alternate win condition. It was a game-ending attack, which to me is a completely different thing. The biggest thing for me is the attack in question. Spit Girl Lung Strike isn't even a game-ending attack. It just gives itself unblockable with 10 counters. It's a Mount Lady 2. That's all it is. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cool attack. But to label this as a game-ending attack when, yeah, 10 counters combined, this attack's unblockable. It's a free mid for 5. Even if you give it unblockable, it's not a game ender. If I'm sat there on 30 health and my opponent goes, I'll make it unblockable, like, cool. It's 5 damage. You've also got Decoy, you've got now Explanation, you've got Genkais, which it does trigger on play. It's not a game-ending attack. I feel like that's kind of UVS trying to get out of a mistake in the article. That's my personal opinion. Don't get me wrong, like I said, very cool attack, very well way to do it. But if I heard game-ending attack, as Matt's just put in chat, it needs to be one that ends the game. I'm a Hero 2 is a game-ending attack because you can't kick it from the card pool. You can't Genkai's it, you can't decoy it, but you can flip it. We have so many answers to attacks now. Calling something a game-ending attack needs to be an unstoppable attack. This is not an unstoppable attack. This is a mild inconvenience that you can tech into against. Again, that's my personal opinion. I do understand. Oh, I hadn't shifted over so people can see the attack. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so it's a free mid for 5. That if you got 10 mushroom counters, it becomes unblockable. Same as Mount Lady. Mount Lady. Well, no, unblockable means you can't block it. Unstoppable would be like I'm a Hero 2 map, which is it can't leave the card pool. You want something that can't be flipped, can't be kicked, can't be negated. I mean, if my opponent just goes, yeah, I know you're joking. But yeah, if my opponent goes, cool, I'll make it unblockable, and I've got, okay, invincible body. Elder to go, let's make it like no damage. Let's kick it with decoy. Let's reduce its damage to 2 with broken psyche. Let's Tokuyami it into, not Tokuyami, let's Amajiki it into the ground. Let's Eden box it and make it blockable again. There's a lot of answers. And Eden box has now got a lot more powerful. I completely forgot Eden box made things blockable. So yeah, it's not even unblockable because people are running Eden box. So yeah, to me, it's a very bad explanation for something that should have been done weeks ago. Because how old is it? How old actually is that article? It came out long before the teasers. March 26th. You're talking over a month. You're talking before the webcam regionals kind of hit. You're talking well over a month for us to find out that the article was wrong. Uno boxes make a lot of attacks, nothing like that. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, over a month, 5.5 weeks of people being like, can't wait for this alt win condition, just to be told it's not coming, feels kind of bad. And it's not like in the Girl Power article done by the Gamer, where we were able to go and read it, and we can go, okay, there's some inaccuracies in this article. It's clearly been written by someone who doesn't play the game much or doesn't know much of the game mechanics. It's forgivable, but these are things that could have been picked up by proofreading by UVS. If we get told that an alt win condition is coming, we have no recourse but to believe it. And the fact that nobody picked up on that until the last of the cards came out is really disheartening for me. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, 5 weeks in, no shade to Guile. Guile's been traveling for 3 weeks and has had a lot of stuff going on. This is not a Guile issue, I imagine, but someone needs to be proofreading. We need better communication. I mean, again, I'm not going to throw any shade out at Mr. Cardwell, but during the NA stream, he had a box of Girl Power there. So I reached out to other UK content creators, including Wazzy Plays, who has a massive channel, asking, did we get asked if we were doing any product releases and stuff like that? And we've received no communication. It's like, oh, cool. It would have been nice just to know, like, being given some indication as to how that stuff was happening, if it was happening. When it came to pre-releases, my local game group Stronghold really wanted to do one, but couldn't navigate it. They struggled so much to get one that we've not been able to do it. I'm now trying to reach out to stores because I thought we were doing one. Like, oh no, we've not been able to source a pre-release kit because there's so many hoops to jump. So I'm trying to locate a store that feels good, sending out some pre-release kits to us for us to play with, because it's just a bit bad communication. Again, no individual UVS person I feel like we got to blame. I'm sure there's a lot of fires going on, and there's been lots of turnover recently. But for this mistake to sit here for 5 weeks and not have everything done until every single card in the set is out feels bad. And I was super hyped. Some people might be complaining about it. I like Toga 4. I wish she was the baseline for the power level of girl power, not like among the peak. But the more I saw, I cannot wait to play Midnight. I know some people are loving Momo. Asui seems really, really cool. The chromes look amazing. But the back pages have taken center stage. We have all these back pages which are dominated by male characters in the girl power set that are now overshadowing the main kids. You've got things like Condescending Explanation, which is a very powerful card, but literally just as a thesaurus version of mansplaining, which you should not really have in a set, especially with Minata on there, who is a very problematic character. You've got Dabby in the set, who is arguably misogynistic, but that's just one panel from a while ago. But it's something we brought up in a UK versus when we had some women players on. The set needed to be an empowering set, and the waifu tax is very weird. Very weird, especially in the alt arts. The alt arts has got massive waifu tax. Ryuku and Midnight look amazing, and I'm so hyped to try and get hold of those alt arts. But the back pages could have just been more women in power. Latent skill coming back would have been a hell of a reveal if TCG hadn't messed it up. But it could have been Toga really finding out, awakening her true power of a quirk. That's a latent skill. Decay, yeah, Decay is a bit of a hard one. Blue Flame's a bit of a hard one, but they didn't need to keep the names. It's a set of full female characters. Unfortunately, Magni didn't make the cut, which still makes me kind of sad. But for people to now be arguing that some of the most powerful cards in the set don't have the women on them, and I get this stuff that goes on behind the scenes with Toho Animation and Crunchyroll being like the big three, Bakugo, Todoroki, Shoto, have to be in there. But it just feels like it's pulled away. My Hero Academia has always come under criticism for the treatment of its female characters, how badly they were written in the manga, how they were changed to be slimmer, more conventionally attractive characters, which is very weird for underage characters to be done. Like in the manga, I believe Ochako is slightly larger. I believe Momo is slightly larger because of how her quirk works, and they were slimmed down in the anime. But now we've got the trifecta because we've got this set where it was supposed to be all about the women, and now all people are really talking about is back page cards. And I know people. I'm going to say this to people. Oh, I'm still really happy. It's like, yeah, I'm sure people are still really hyped for all the characters. Like whatever. I mean, Mushroom Girl is going to be an absolute beast, but all I've heard in the last few days is people talking about back page cards and forgetting that they're our main set characters. When we're looking at, and even when we move on to the Godzilla one, there was some Godzilla cards, and people were like, oh, this is great in Bakugo, this is great in Jin, and so I was like, this is nuts in Midnight, and people were like, oh yeah, I forgot Midnight 2 was a thing. It's like, yeah, because these back page cards and these new Godzilla cards have completely overshadowed the main set. It's a very mid-set power range wise, and as much as we like to complain that Toga 4 is going to warp the meta, she's probably not because of how our power rating system is currently held up. But I just wanted to come on and talk about that. The fact that we now have an unstoppable attack rather than alt win condition. Yeah, as Matt said, just put in chat if you can, if in the little tiny corner, the back page cards should have been more support for women. I mean, there are so many women that don't feature within the set. You've got Recovery Girl, you've got Magni, you couldn't even put the mums in there. You could put Ray, Isuki, and Matt, Matsuki and Ray in there. You can stick the mums in there. Miss Joke's never made an appearance. This is Mrs. Miss Joke's only chance. I was complaining that Magni didn't get one there, but Miss Joke's in there. Stars and Stripes got a foundation. I am hyped for Stars and Stripes to have a little bit of representation. Shows that she may get some future featuring going forward. But honestly, it should have been a fully woman set. So I've got a bit of a cough. I was cleaning up mold in part of the house and it's got into my chest. But yeah, it should have been a fully woman set. And I know me sitting here as a cis white pansexual man, I cannot talk about to the same degree what this set should have been for female gamers. But after talking with women in gaming in our podcast, they just want representation. And they want representation that doesn't come out of waifu tags. And I thought that's what we were getting. And now it's now being dominated by all these back page male characters. And it's just hit me in my head what it is. It's that art exhibit in New Zealand or Australia where they set up a women only zone for as a play on gentlemen's club. So I was like, oh no, only women can see this art exhibit. And a guy sued them for being prejudicial and excluding him. And the judge ruled, no, you have to let men into the exhibit. And it's just such irony for me that this girl power set decided to power scale a lot of male characters. Like I say, Black Abyss. Black Abyss is an absolutely monstrous card, but it could have literally been any other character. It could have been an attack for any other character keeping those symbols. It could have been an offset Toga free card with because it's a weapon weapon ally. So it could have been it could have literally been anything else. It could have been a Magni card, show Magni in there, but just have it change from Black Abyss to like Magnetic Force, and boom, done. There we go. Yeah, it came to me. You can have Magnetic Force for Magni, boom, done. Slap it all there. Keep the same symbols. Let's go. Yep, you can make it a Momo card. You could have it as like absorbent blanket or any of the other stuff that's going on. You got Binding Aizawa and stuff like that. The names and the pictures on the cards do not matter. Nobody cares about the names apart from condescending explanation. But that's because it is a literal mansplaining. Night vision goggles. Boom, Black Abyss. Night vision goggles. Done. It just feels so out of place. Especially with how good these Manata cards are. Like, they drop the 7 diff that can just drop to negative difficulty. Slap Manata on there. They give you a foundation that can literally just flip an attack that's in play and slap Manata on it. It's like, why? Why give the creepiest little great boy who in the bedroom competition they refused to go into his bedroom because of how creepy he was being? Did you decide to give that guy, which I know he's 14, 15, It's not an explanation, but you know, 15-year-old boy, a little bit obsessed with girls, cool. But that is such a degree, and it is the author's self-insert character. So yeah, he's his favorite character. But they ruled him out of going into the bedroom competition because it wasn't safe. He had to be Clockwork Orange by Mina to show women respect. And you're telling me that you're going to give him some of the most powerful cards in the set of the girl power set. And people in Discord were saying, oh, where's Minato? Where's Denki? Where's Mr. Brave? But we were joking. We were literally joking about putting those characters in. I even said it'd be a bad form to stick those characters in, especially when you've got underutilized characters. Bubble Girl wasn't in this set, as far as I'm aware. She might have got a foundation. No Recovery Girl. No, I don't think Cammy got a card. Mount Lady did. Midnight did. Miss Jokes got absolutely nothing. We could have even seen some of like the kids come back from the exam. Green Flame got one. I do like Green Flame. I think she should have got a character. Woman got some cards, but I wish Woman had got a Chrome. That's all. I've got. The amount of times I've searched what MHA female characters is going to get me on some kind of list. Can I? I wanted to do Godzilla as well, but I'm just going to have to rant on this for a little bit. Let's get a display capture up. And then let's make it like that. Let me just do a quick transformation edit. Because I wasn't going to stick this long on it, but I didn't realize how angry I actually am about this. And like I said, maybe not my place to be angry. Cis white man talking about the fact that there's no female representation. But I mean, I'm just going to get the message out there. I want other people to talk about it as well. But yeah, let's female characters who did or did not get a card. Nugget did, Toe did. Oh, Ruby. Nana didn't get a card. Asui's mum could have got a card. Bimby didn't get a card. I mean, they've literally got the art for defending Pageant Queen. But yeah, Bimby could have got a card. Fuyumi Tokiyami Itoroki. Fuyumi has actually done some decent stuff in the show, in like her connection to Bakugo and other stuff like that. Hana Shimiya is Hana Shimiya is Tomura's sister. Probably didn't need a card. Oh yeah, Ino definitely needs more cards. Charlotte Kizuki, is that one of the movie characters? No, yeah. So Liberation Front. We've seen cards from Liberation Front with Decay Awakening. Shitoshi Kizuki could have had a card. Kami didn't get. I don't think Kami got any cards. Eri got a reprint. Did Emmy forget? Miss Jokes? Miss Jokes is probably one of the biggest missed opportunities to get a card. It does make me very annoyed that she didn't get a card. Kendo got a card. Inko didn't. Shiozaki got a reprint. I don't think she got anything new. Again, another missed opportunity. Melissa Shields from the movie, but I know that's an IP issue. The Pussycats could have definitely got one. Magni definitely deserved to know another one. Who is this? Oh, it's from the arcade game. Never mind. Woman got one. You got technically got one. Mitsuki Bakugo definitely deserved one. Jiro's mum could have definitely got one. Jiro's mum is an absolute boss. So's her dad. Some of the best parents in the show, arguably the best parents in the show. This so yeah, you got Uobami got reprint. Toy didn't get anything, and even if they've only been in there for a second, let's not forget that Dabi and Toga's first mini kits came out of a 20-second bit of season 2 when they were doing the interview. They were not in the show that long. But yeah, Ragdoll definitely deserve one. Sirius not got one. Sirius definitely deserves. Did a lot of work for Asui. Bubblegirl could have done with some stuff. Reiko Yangi from Class B. Did they get anything? I don't think they did. What's their quirk? Quick closer to control nearby objects with telekinesis. Yeah, that would have been perfect. No, she's not the resize girl. No, resize what is you is in the low ones. Because when they went after Asui, it was between that's not lady. It was between woman and not you. Is it you? No, it's not you. Control electrical discard. Oh, so there's more. There's even more characters that could have been. I only thought there was 2 characters that could be. Yeah, Ghost Girl. Zookeeper, who's very rare, is from the game. Cool. Yui. Yui Kodai. Yui Kodai is the resize character. Resize got she got 2 cards. Very, very cool. Woman got a decent amount. But you see what I mean? We're looking at an entire list here of characters who could have had cards over Dabi, over Minata, over Ida. I understand they have to pay the big free tax to Toho every set. And making them like love interest cards would have been probably worse than just giving them a tax. But there is so many women here who is I love the name Ordinary Woman. Unnamed Civilian, okay. But yes, there are so many female characters here that deserved cards just as much as the cards we got that we didn't get. We got Needle Hair. Slap some free damage matters on Needle Hair to go with Moonfish and Piercing Barrage. The Dabi Omni Block could have been a Needle Hair card because it's a free damage matters card and he's got, I think it's 2 damage. You could have easily slapped Needle Hair in there and gone with the my body parts turn into sharp bits of metal archetype along with Moonfish. That would have been really cool. Nana Shimira could have definitely had some kind of card. Remove Decay flavor and make it a stance. Yeah, if you take the action from Shigaraki and literally give it to someone else, such you could have literally made it a Ochako card and have it just like lifting up a massive thing. You can make it a Stars and Stripe just for like the level of destruction. You could have made it a Mount Lady card because Mount Lady can flatten everything going on. You could have made it a. I honestly thought it was going to be a Yui Kodai card because she's shrinking your board. And that to me is so good flavor as well as what Shoto can do. Or not Shoto, Tomura can do. Yui Kodai going, yep, Your boards are shrunk. Cool. It's a great flavor thing that they could have done. Like I said, there could just be a lot of stuff going on in the background, and this is me just having a bit of upset about how the representation of this set played out. And I've been warning since this set was announced that I would be coming at with I would be judging it under this kind of microscope. Who's Tomi Takayami? Tomi Takayami is the mother of Keigo Takayami. Oh, it's Hawks' mom. Okay, yeah. That's I mean, you don't get a card. You know what you did. You don't. You do not get a card. No, it ain't happening. You know what she did. I know what she did. Most people in the chat don't know what she did. But I was saying for ages, the mums could have had a card. Inoko Midoriya, just not the greatest motivator when Deku was 5, but she's made up for it since. I would pay good money to have a Rei Todoroki card. And what you do... Oh, where's my... I can't get rid of this advertisement. Let's go UVS. Oh, that's my other thing I was in. What you do is let's find an asset. Cool. I want a back page asset. Troop shooter. Boom. Kamen sharpshooting gear. That is not Kamen sharpshooting gear anymore. That is raised tea kettle. You slap that on there, you're going to give people a lot of emotional damage. You don't even need to change the symbols. I don't care. You just give Rei Todoroki a key to a kettle, and you watch people cry over that. Oh yeah, if Stars and Stripe had a mansplaining, I mean, you could have literally given convoluted instead of calling it, what was it, condescending explanation. If you called it convoluted explanation, shove it on a Momo. That's her trying to explain to you how to make a cannon. Convoluted explanation. Boom. Done. Instead of condescending explanation, you now have... Oh, yeah, condescending would have also worked for Hawks' mum. It would have worked for a few people, but if you switch it to convoluted or complex explanation, shove that on Momo, mwah. Shove that on May, mwah. They both have good assets, and yeah, no, it just sorry, they both can use that foundation, and yeah, no, it just seems really cool because again, I know symbol identity matters, but so does representation. And just go, oh, it's an evil card, so we need to put someone on there, and it's like cool. Then just change the name of the card. But if you wanted to have, if you thought, oh, this is such a good name, then do it better. Rei Todoroki, absolutely brilliant. Mitsuki, we got latent skill back, and we didn't get, and we got it with Bakugo on there. Toga literally has an awakening to be able to use the quirks of people she's copying, and that to me is just so much better for latent skill. If we had like the art of her being like beaten down and like when she's having all the when she's using the quirks for the first time, it's like half Toga, half Ochako, like people start to float away. Yes, let's go. Where is the best mother? I love Mitsuki. Mitsuki Bakugo, absolutely beast of a woman. Yeah, she could have been on latent skill. Let's have a look at some other back page cards. Why not? What else could she have been on? Midnight, no. Page 3. I got woman. So Mitsuki could cluster. She could have been on cluster bombs. She has still got a nitroglycerin sort of deterioration power. Maybe not. This did not need a reprint. Explosive Cello. I mean, yeah, if you change it, she could have literally gone on any Bakugo card, and you could still have Bakugo in there. That's what I don't get is if you want to have the Bakugo symbols, just stick the mums and the sisters on there. You could literally just have uh Fukami watching Shoto on the screen, and boom, you're done. It's so weird to me. The fact that we got the Great Pinky combo, and it doesn't even feature Mina. That's really annoying. There's Yuri. Yeah. Ina. We've got literal lightning rods, and we've just seen there's another female character who has the ability to use electric charge. So it could have literally just been it. And for people going on about like, oh, but they haven't got to that part. So yeah, lightning rod here is a reference to the fight against the liberating front. Decay is a part of they're not sticking with like the one set, one season. This is so far ahead. This is after the 1A, 1B stuff. This is like in my villain academia, where we were pretty much at. Because Denki was literally brought along to absorb the lightning of one of the people that are using it. So, it could have been so much better. These back page cards could have been so much better for representation. We did not need to just slap a load of guys on these cards. This art in itself is the card is so cool. The art is so disgusting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with it. But to me, it just is a bit of an eyesore. But I'm going to stop now because I've been on it. Again, majority of Girl Power. Excited. I love Toga. Cannot wait to do silly things with Toga. Cannot wait for Without a Vision. Without a Vision. Oh, I'm going to stick that in so many decks. The deadlock of just being able to go, your check gets -1, your check gets -1, your check gets -1, and it's not unique. I'm gonna spam this, and the fact we still have new trading methods and stuff, so you can cheat them out. I'm gonna shove this in so many decks. Wait for my opponent to go to deadlock, and just like, yeah, oh, your check's getting like -4 in my turn and in yours. Let's go, get wrecked. Kendo seems absolutely great. I'm really disappointed we did not get a reprint of Focused Attack, because Focused Attack has now got 8 months till it dies. Jiro is absolutely great. Nagant, I'm not the biggest fan of Nagant, but I know some people are very hyped. And the fact that you now have a face down attack does get around Explanation's abilities. It's pretty cool. Being essentially a 7-hander with 28 health, because you just get to always have an attack. Mina Ashido just feels bad. It feels like Dabby 3, but worse. To me, it's like, oh yeah, I get to do 1 additional damage if I hit with a range of slam. And Mina 2's just like, yeah, I get to do so much more. If Mina 2 just kind of takes her kit and goes, yeah, don't worry, assist, I got this, I can do it better. Mirko, love Mirko. I know Rob is absolutely obsessed with when he gets to play this. The Chrome also looks amazing. The Chrome for Toga, I want a Chrome for Toga. I'm not going to pay for a Chrome for Toga. I'm hoping to pull one. Momo, I know so many people happy, excited for Momo. The ability to just build in something for free by committing a foundation. And I've actually seen someone very coolly use this turn 2 because you can commit Momo as a cost. So you commit Momo as the cost for the foundation, build in a foundation, and essentially you're 1 up. So going second with Momo feels really good. Yeah, you lose the +1 maximum speed for each copy in the stage. Turn 2, that doesn't really matter. Just committing more going, I'll build one in and still having that one foundation. So if you check a 3, you can still pass one. It's very, very cool. You're just immediately up in resources, and that 4-3 build, that 4 build that you were very worried about becomes a 4-5 build. And you get to selectively choose one in your discard. So you review a foundation, you draw, and you get to build with a foundation you reviewed. Very, very cool, especially when you're on symbols with things like Ultra Regen, and you're in symbols with things like Earth Good Life. You've got new training method, you've got a lot of stuff that cares about when you build in trigger other abilities. I think it's very, very cool, and I think she is going to see a lot more play than I am giving her credit for. She is an absolute pain. My Lady is fun. Shame she lost the Giant title. Maybe she'll get that back. Ochako 5 is okay, but Ochako 4 is just actively better. We have Kinoko. Kinoko's just nuts. I love it. Strong Foundation, this tag is +1 speed, playable by either player. Not the best, but pretty cool. It gives you deadlock out on both. Yeah, 100% has to be a mistake that Mount Lady isn't giant. Your attack, add 1 mushroom counter to a rival foundation. This tag is +1 damage for every 2 mushroom counters in play. So before you get your game-ending attack, you also have +5 if you're playing Kinoko. And then commit if there are 5 or more mushroom counters in play, draw 2 cards. So unfortunately, you only get to add mushroom counters in during your attack, which means you can only do that after launching 5 attacks, which you're not doing that often. I think if it was just enhance, add 1 mushroom, but essentially you need to launch 5 attacks and have no foundation of those foundations blown up, or in order for you to be able to draw 2 cards. Still love splitting lung. May Hatsune is just crazy. Lose 1 life, increase the rating of the next keyword ability you play, and then reveal 1 non-foundation from your hand. Your attack weapon gets +2 speed or +2 damage. If it receives a damage bonus this way, you may discard the reveal card and draw a card. So that's very, very cool. It's a way to get rid of cards that you don't want, especially when it's the fact it's enhanced, so you can do it in your opponent's turn. The cost is you have to reveal a card, so you don't get to just draw. But it's very, very cool. The asset's absolutely nuts. I cannot wait to see the first Breaker 7. I love Midnight 2. I was talking about this in the creator chat where people were saying, oh, but Bakugo's better. It's just a gun trainer. No. The fact that I love Lock, denying assets with ranged attacks is just the opposite of Lock. Yes, you lose Vow Seizing, which isn't ranged, but there's so many more new range stuff. And you're on Void, which is one of the most defensive symbols that you get things like Interdimensional Sphere. But that commit after block, make them discard, and go, my next check gets +2, just says to me, how much do you think you can kill me here? Knowing you've just lost the card from your hand, that you take your card down, my next check's got +2 to play a card. How much deeper can you go? You can sit there and go, if they go on their 3rd attack and go, cool, you're going into my turn with 2 cards in hand if you don't build. It is so good. Especially being on Death Symbol, if Mob Strike doesn't get touched, I don't care that it's not ranged. I'm going to shove that in because just keep discarding, keep drawing. I love Midnight 2. I cannot wait, especially with the stuff that's just been revealed from Godzilla. But we'll get into that in a second. I've just been talking very negatively about the back pages, so I'm going to hype up the front pages. Nejire, fucking love Nejire. -3 from my maximum health, add one range attack with a difficulty of 4 or less to my hand. Just being there was a card. What was the card that you could just spam? Being able to pick up interdimensional sphere, be able to pick up spiral blast, be able to pick up what is oh, it's gonna bug me out. We need to open a second one. Yeah, when it was revealed, I literally started laughing because there was a ranged attack that you could just spam every single turn. Ranged. If anyone's in the chat that I was talking to about this, please do let me know. But it's gonna bug the hell out of me. Instant shadow flash every single turn. It seems really, really cool. Battle or release, just chuck a battle. I'll lose 3 life to chuck battle or release every single turn. Tray size. Actually, I need to check the symbols. Yeah, you can do battle or release. Let's go. Starts with bird combo, quick burn. Air frustrate, I won't back down. Hooly hoop. Nedry wave is a very, very good one. Chronostasis trigger, just being able to go, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna spam Chronostasis trigger. It doesn't have a use, you don't get to do the flip. Ignite out, freezer burn. Hell yeah, Azure. Not so much. Oh. Health on Javelin. And then we're back to set 1. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know which quite one it was. But yeah, just being able to slam Chronostasis. I guess you can't because it doesn't have the symbols. But yeah, no, I really like this. I think this is a vast improvement on the one. And then commit after you bottom of a foundation, build it. This can lead to some dumb things with things like Incredible Display, where you just block with Incredible Display, commit, build in, block with no foundation, commit, add it back to your hand, go, let's go. Where you can block with the breakers or block with things like decoy or block with explanation, block with broken psyche. Just all the things I had so much fun doing at Nats and at Worlds, where I could block with this with a foundation and build it in with Manly Passionate guy. Nedray just gets to do for free, and you can even use this defensively to pick up interdimensional sphere, which is very, very cool. Pony is just great. Discard 2 cards, add 2 horn counters to this card, and draw a card. Then you can remove 1 horn counter, remove 2 horn counters to draw, to change zone. You can just kind of sit there and do some fun things. It seems really cool. Pony seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think she's going to be the most competitive personally, but I know some people are going to shout at me for that. Ryuku 2 seems like a bit of a correction to Ryuku 1. So, like a step back, going, yeah, Ryuku 1 was a little bit too powerful. Let's just drop that back a little bit. But she seems fine. I don't think she's going to win any like nationals or regionals, but I'm more than happy to be wrong. Asui 4, love Asui 4. Asui 4 with award victors, love it. Asui 4 with any kind of draw power. I don't like the fact you have to check attacks to set her off, but it makes checking attacks a little bit better because you just get to add to hand with no cost. Well, the cost was checking it, and you can also use Chaos's ability to hack checks to your advantage there. Chaos has got great ways to hack checks, always have. I think it's going to be a great way to just pick up ranged attacks. Or charge attacks. So yeah, you can just sit there with a lot of Deku's kit. You can sit there with a lot of Gentle Criminals kit and also just laugh because they're both responsive, so you can also just play Flash Asui. Woman, love Woman. I think her resounding screech is just an absolutely phenomenal attack, and I cannot wait to slam that in Endeavor Fire and just see what happens. A 4/4 that when milled with Endeavor just goes, yeah, I'll remove myself, and another mill 2. So essentially, that mill 4 from Endeavor becomes a mill 6 and +3 speed. Mwah, fucking love it. Let's go. And that is the end because we're not going into these cards again. But as Matt's pointed out, as I've said, uh, these back page characters could have been generic female characters. They literally could have just been Miss Jokes, could have been you could have been the mums, could have been Recovery Girl. There's so many characters that didn't get featured in this set, and it's a bit disappointing to see them being missed out. Magni could have been in here. It's great to see Yu and other ones getting featured. Like we do see a little bit of the back pages being devoted to characters that didn't get anything. But I do think it was a missed opportunity to not put Miss Jokes in there, to not put Nana, to not put Recovery Girl in there, to not give Ibarra some more love, to not give Bibi. Where is she? Bibimi. Not give Bibimi. We got Bibimi in Defending Pageant Queen. Could have just literally slapped a couple of back characters with her face on. But oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. I do apologize. I'm gonna put that down. Let me know, and I'm gonna move over to the Godzilla stuff because I think I am so hyped for the Godzilla stuff. Big thanks out to Matt for chatting to me. I know you're also still very busy at work, but we got a couple of the Godzilla stuff. I'll show that one a little bit long because I'm putting source. So we got both the Mecha Godzillas revealed, and they are so cool. So we've got Bionic Menace, a 629. Seems very, very, very powerful. Cool symbols. We got combined firepower, a very cool action, which I do think is going to lead towards Azor getting nerfed, because after you remove a card from play to pay a cost, you may try to play this from your discard during this attack. Yeah, that imagine just dropping Azor, going like, cool, I'll remove a card, and then just be like, boom, from my discard, action, let's go. Mill 4, this attack gets +1 damage for every foundation mill this way, so it gets +2, then a maximum +4. Oh, on screen sight. I forget I'm in studio mode. Sorry, Matt, thank you. Yeah, so they're on the screen now. Yeah, so we've got Mechagodzilla, 629. Commit after you take damage for an attack, commit 1 foundation. Not the best response, but the enhance is very, very cool. It's very endeavory with the remove 3 cards. This tag is +2/+3. It could probably fit very well into the Dabby Endeavor kind of meta. The combined firepower is just nuts. Combined firepower is probably going to be part of why Azor gets banned. Just, it doesn't count towards progressive difficulty, which, you know, allows you to play more actions. And then just be able to go, yeah, I'll remove a card, and then just combined firepower, the wounds attacks, the combo. Yeah, exactly. So you mill 4, you remove Screech from the discard, and then you get to play another combined firepower, which is kind of, and kind of point out, it doesn't say you can only play 1. So if you've got 4 of these in your discard, which don't count towards progressive in play, you then just get to, after you've removed 1 card, play 4 actions that do not count towards And also, this lovely free mid block, it says card. So if you remove a card during your opponent's turn, you have access to these as blocks. Kill them while you're on deck, yeah. But you also have access to these as unlimited blocks, where you can just keep blocking with +3 mids that don't count towards progressive. Not the best block, but if you've got nothing in hand and you just remembered, oh, I removed a card, let's go. And yeah, it's a little bit new for me. Yeah. Well, you say response for free? Yeah, it's discard pile. After you remove a card to pay a cost, you may try to play this card during this attack. The block step is during this attack. So you just get to play it. Yeah, no, it's a free, as long as you can remove during those steps, just set. And it says remove a card to after you remove a card to pay a cost. Even then, you just have to. There's so many ways to remove to pay cost. It's got evil. You just slap it in with League Invitation. I'll remove one foundation, make a check against a 6, -2 speed, and oh no, I can block with this combined firepower for free. I don't have to get rid of a card in my hand. I get to block with a mid, so yeah, I'll take half. But, I get to keep the cards in my hand, and I don't have any progressive. That's silly. And again, if you're playing again Azure, you drop Azure, you remove a foundation to make them make a check in 6. You get +1 speed, and then you get to play this for a maximum +6 damage. It's dumb. It's very, very dumb. I love it, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think, especially since League of Villains has still got 2 years left, and there's so much stuff in that you can do in there. I'm very, very hyped for that. Then we move on to possibly the most hyped up attack from the reveals. Try Gravity Beam. This card did not need printing, but in any way, shape, or form. This is confirmation that Younger Toguro is getting touched. This is confirmation that Mob Strike may be getting kicked out as well, because this is Deadlock Stun Free. That's fine. It's got the symbols of 80% power, so you can kind of cheese out. It's a mid attack. Not great. Oh, sorry, Matt. Well, you can always catch up on YouTube. But Destroying Foundation, if you have 2 other attacks in your card pool, look at your rival's hand and remove a card from it. Just remove a card. Boom, done. And it doesn't say this has to be your 3rd attack. It has to be the 3rd attack in your card pool. So with Younger Toguro, you won't be able to build down, then do it. You won't be able to, but you could also find ways with like card pool stuffing to have those cards in your card pool on your 1st attack. Not that they exist yet, but it's very interesting wording. But if you have 2 other attacks in your card pool, you just get to remove a card, which can be kind of killer. Because if your opponents block the first 2, say they've got 2 cards left in hand, you can go, cool, I'll let you keep the mid block, but that attack that killed me last game that you've been holding, yeah, no, let's get that removed. And then it also has enhance. If at least 1 card has been removed this turn, this attack gets +2 damage. I pointed out that in Dabby 1 Death, this card is dumb. It comes in as your 3rd attack, so it's a 4 mid for 8. You then once per game, making it a 4 mid for 16. And if they don't blow up all their foundations, and then you just give it, because you removed 10 foundations, you give it 2 damage. It's a 4 mid for 18. Throw. That is dumb. And you get to just get rid of a cat. You get to look at the hand and go, throw hate. Yeeted. Let's go. This, yeah, instant death, Shoto in death. It's basically this, and Battle or Release are now the staples on Death. When Battle or Release came out, Andrew Holder did a tier list of URs and said, if you're not playing Battle or Release, tell me why. You should be. And when I looked at some of the NA lists, they weren't playing Battle or Release. And I would love to speak to George and people and find out why they weren't. Was it just because people were expecting them to? But Try Gravity Beam, to me, feels like it should be in every single deck on these symbols. Even if it's just as a 2 of, I would happily run this in Elder to Go and literally just go attack, discard a card, try Gravity Beam. Let's go. I am so hyped for this. Golden Death. Assets. Rival's turn. Remove. If there are 2 or more attacks in your rival's card pool, they remove a card from their hand. This feels very unfair. Form, remove name a card, then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add all cards with that name type of the name type to your hands up. Evil Hawks, yeah. Evil Hawks can laugh at it, make it high, and switch it so it can get some damage in. But yeah, Golden Death just seems to be one of like Spyglass and stuff like that. You just keep it there, and when your opponent's kind of going in, you just go, cool. This is your 3rd attack, so imagine having Golden Death and struggling with Studies down, and you just go, yeah, let's remove a card from your hand, and I'll pick up this block as well, and let's go. Oh, Death is eating good, but yeah, Golden Death seems really cool. I'm liking. I've kind of got used to the keywords being at the bottom, but keywords being underneath the name is going to be so much better for webcam play. And for people who don't sit there memorizing every single card that they're going to come across, like some kind of madman. Death from Above. Oh, I need to transition over. I remember this time. Death from Above, really, really cool. It's a free damage mana deck on Void. I imagine that Richard could probably sneak a couple of these into a Stormer Blades deck, and you get to play it for free. And then you just get to put some pretty damage on. I guess that isn't too bad in a Stormer Blades deck because you just get to get an additional free damage. But you get to draw 2 cards if you have 8 or more from you move and play. Excellent if you cycled. And you get to just give it a lot of damage. I mean, it's got air, so you could literally shove a walk the dog on this. I need to check this now because that's going to bug me. I'm sure there's some attacks that have got lots of damage. Hulking Grimace does not share a symbol with it. Thank God. So I'm going to give someone +10. But I mean, you can definitely give it +6 quite easily, which is a threat. Monster Zero. I haven't actually read Monster Zero yet because I was helping my partner get ready for their birthday stuff because they're away now for their birthday. Your turn, remove your rival, removes 1 card from their hand. If they have 8 or more foundations, this attack is +3 damage. Yeah, this is just a hand attack. They've basically gone to Evil and Death and gone, yeah, let's just keep messing with my opponent's hand. And there's no real answer to it. And they put it all on Void, which just means Bakugo, Gran Torino, and Midnight 2 have just got severely more powerful. Because just being able to stop your opponent from having more cards in their hand, 5-handers are in a lot of trouble. Is what I'm taking away from this. Then we got Supersonic Flight. Destroy. Changes on its attack to high. It gets +2 speed, +3 damage. That's pretty cool. Could see some play in Genkai because of the +4 high block. Response after this card is removed due to an effect to pay a cost, draw 1 card. That's pretty cool. I imagine that can be played from discard as well because it says removed. But I'd have to have someone double check that if you can do that from discard or from deck, or if it has to be in play. City Rampage. While this card is in your card pool, your attacks get +1 speed, +1 damage, and form. Your checks to play attack with printed 5 get +2 for the rest of the turn. Earth 6 travel. City Rampage to me goes in Death Arms. For those watching who have no idea who that is, the fact that it's like a 5 cost foundation is a little bit hurtful, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'd have to double check with judges because I've been wrong before. But your attack with printed difficulty 5 or higher gets +1 speed, +2 damage. So if you play City Rampage, all of your attacks are getting +2 to the check, and they're all getting +2, +3. That's Endeavor numbers. That is literally just Endeavor numbers. That is so cool. Yes, it still counts towards progressive, which is a little bit of a disappointment. But this combination play here, to me, is very, very cool. Just be able to slam in a City Rampage and go, cool. All my attacks are coming in with Endeavor numbers. And Endeavor is very, very powerful. Then we've got Heat Ray, another Deadlock stun free. This will be the answer from Godzilla. A 7 low for 6, so we're looking at very fast. This attack gets +1 damage for every 2 cards in your discard pile with difficulty 5 or greater. So essentially all of your attacks. So if you have 10 attacks, it's going to get +5/+5. And after this attack deals damage, flip 2 rival foundations. I mean, it's a 1 high. It's a 7 for 6 and a 6. It's pretty cool, but it's not as good as Tri-Gravity Beam. Not by chance. Gathering Energy, the Godzilla asset. Response: after you take damage, remove the top card of your deck from face down. You cannot look at the face down cards. And then form remove. Look at the face down cards from your move from play pile. Choose 2 of them and add them. Add those to your hand and turn the rest face up. I mean, I think this could see like a mimic, but it's not great, really, because you don't know what you've got under, so you're kind of hoping. I guess just before you cycle, you can kind of work out what's in there. It's a 1 mid block 1. I think it's pretty cool, but in all honesty, the fact it's a form is kind of annoying. I think this will be one that either kills or helps you kill someone, or just doesn't do anything for the entire game. Electric Moth, love Electric Moth. A 3 high for 4. Charge ranged with discard 1 card, draw 2 cards. If your rival has 10 or more foundations, draw 3 cards instead. It's for 5 rounds to feel like Hammerhand. That's fair. I guess it could be for the mecha guys. Giant Enhance, ready your character after this attack resolves. For me, this reminds me of Whirling Needle from Toga, which basically says this is always treated as your first attack. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, the Giant Enhance, just ready your character. So with Mothra, you can commit, give it 4 speed, and then after the attack resolves, Mothra readies back up. Very, very cool. It is a Giant Enhance. Oh, I'll be back in a second. Oh, sorry about that. Post doesn't usually come this early. But yeah, as Matt said, these are very, very cool cards. I'm so happy that Electric Moth has got the Giant Enhance because, whew, could you imagine if they'd slapped Bowie being able to use Electric Moth? It's like, cool. Electric Moth gets +8/+8, and then I ready my character. And then we've got History's Greatest Monster. I've seen a lot of hype about History's Greatest Monster. Once per turn, Tenacious. After you play a card of difficulty printed to 5, read this card. And I love the fact that this allows you to ready up in your opponent's turn as well. And play the second moth. Yeah, if you've got 4 moths, you're just laughing to the bank. It's one of those ones where you go, +7/+7/+7/+7, let's go! Delic Enhance, commit your attack gains throw. Yeah, no. This History's Greatest Monster seems really cool. Just being able to ready up after you play something that's got printed difficulty of 5. Bowie again, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, I had to go check if Bowie had Giant. And it's like, no, Bowie doesn't have Giant. I'm like, oh, thank God. Did they add Giant to the list of keywords? They have not. So you can only look up keyword. Oh, additional keyword check. Cool. You can Mount Lady. I guess you can't because it's not been reprinted. But Mount Lady 1 is a Giant. And you could add 1 copy of Mount Lady 2 from your discard pile to your stage. If you could not, then add 1 momentum. Add 1 card from your discard pile to your momentum. So you could just do that. But luckily, you can't because she's rotated out. But that's a really interesting one. Mount Lady 2, you can't really do anything. Mount Lady 3 doesn't have Giant, which seems like a bit of a mistake. But then we have one more to move on to the one I'm really hyped for, which is the Shinobi Jin's message, which is just after you play a block, it gains Breaker 2. That seems dumb, especially when it shares symbols with things like Fallen Keel Strike, where you just get to unflip it, or you're playing characters like Overhaul, where you go, yeah, I'll just play a face down and go, I'll play it again. Let's go. I'll keep myself alive a little bit. That seems dumb. Oh. My brain went, oh, let's check. Let's check what May's got. May Hatsume does not share a symbol with this character. Thank God. Could you imagine just somehow Breaker 9ing someone? Or Breaker 10ing someone? No. We're not doing that. But yeah, I really think that's cool. The one that I really thought was cool was Mechagodzilla Kiryu, which has a static ability, which means it triggers while committed. So turn 1 you can pop off. When you play you may discard 1 card from your hand as though it was spending momentum. Okay, that's the static, and then you got response. After you play a card with a printed difficulty 5 or greater, draw a card. And the fact we have massive size and dangerous hybrid in here. Sorry, it was just taking a little bit while to catch up. The fact we've got massive size and dangerous hybrid currently in the set is so insane because these are printed 5s that are cheaper. Mechagodzilla, not the highest health character, but again, not the lowest. If you come across a Byakugo, yeah, you might be in a little bit of trouble. But I think it's a very fun card, and if you're running these 8, yeah, you're gonna be running a lot of 5 cost attacks as well. But just every single card in your hand replacing itself seems really cool. It's a 5-hander with limitless possibilities. We're running it with things like Titan Cliff and other 5s that let you draw or let you build. Running it with Walk the Dog, when you can just go, oh, I'll play it on a 4, but it's a printed 8. Therefore, I get to draw a card. And then I'll draw a card because I've got it in the card pool. That's cool. That is very, very cool to me. The fact you can play this on things like Double Spirit Gun and Final Spirit Gun and just keep drawing cards. Again, really, really cool. It just creates a lot of utility in the fact that you can just keep drawing cards. So that. But yeah, I think this is a really, really cool card. I'm really hyped to see where something. No, Matt, you've got to go back in on the 5-handers. You've got to go back in. Mecha Godzilla Kiru is just insane. It is the Godzilla version of a Nomu. Just drawing, you just run all these and you just get to draw so many. It is so cool. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and you can run it with things like you can run it with things like City Rampage, which can you run it with City Rampage? Give me a second. Yeah, the share Earth. Yeah, so you can run it with City Rampage, which means you play City Rampage and you get to draw a card. And now you're getting +2 to all your checks, drawing cards, and have +1/+1 on everything you've got here. That seems dumb. That to me just seems absolutely nuts. Yeah, you could be a 6-hander, Matt, but you could also be a 10-hander. If you play 5 cards, you get to draw 5 cards. That's just nuts. And then defensively, if you block with a massive size or a dangerous hybrid or a city rampage, you get to draw more cards. Tell me, Matt, do you hate value? Because I love value. And this to me just screams like, yeah, you don't have stats on face, but who needs stats when you can just keep playing cards? That to me just block. Yeah, you play on order. You get Haymaker. You go block with Haymaker. I'll draw a card. Play another attack. You play Haymaker. You commit. You commit a couple for extra damage. Get to draw another card. I'm now just gonna. In fact, I can just go back to what we were doing before. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Let's go back up here. Difficulty 5 with the keyword with the card text draw. So we've got Overwatch Trigger, which is enhance if this deal card and you can't pull, draw a card. So that's drawing 2 cards. Rabbit Cross Kick. If this attack is blocked, draw a card. Flying Dragon Tackle. If this attack is blocked, flip. If it's not blocked, commit my foundation. If this attack deals damage, draw a card. Rupture Drive. If your character has no trait, nope. Best can we run. If this deal card in your cap, draw a card and add a card from your hand to your momentum. Yeah, let's go. Try. Is it 4? Is it 4 more? I thought it was 5 more on that one. I thought no, it's 5. Yeah, 5 or greater. If you play card with difficulty printed 5 or greater, yeah. So 5 or more. Okay, yeah, I was right. But we question myself then, Matt. Oh yeah, use greater than 4. Yeah, because that's the wrong way around. Let's put it on foundations and attacks. Overwatch trigger. So yeah, pretty much all the same. Double tornado fist. Uh, if top card of your deck is tornado, that's not going to be too much. If there's a face down card and you play card pull, draw a card. Seems good. Walk the dog. Suzuki Flurry. Just plus X for the number of cards you've drawn this turn. Yeah. Now we see what dog. Spirit Gun Mega. R Strike. Because, Sudden Slash. Zero Gravity. Angry Yelling. If you have if you have 4 more cards in hand, then discard a card. This attack is minus 1 damage if it's blocked. Draw a card. The Haunting of Hitoshi Shinzo, which is just draw 2 or make your opponent discard 1. Yeah, love that. You get Rejuve. Oh no, we get Rejuve. Yes, actually, let's limit it to its symbols. That would probably be clever as well. What were your symbols? They were good, order, and earth, which I think is the majority of ones we're actually seeing as well, which is kind of weird. There we go. Yes, we still get Water Dog, still get Strike, still get Haunting, Titan Cliff. Let's go, Titan Cliff. Who doesn't want to play Titan Cliff? Rejuvenating, Phantom Threat. I guess we can't change them. Muscle. Oh no, Muscle Maul is such a good one because if you've got more health, it goes down. Justice Rush, British Swagger, which immediately you can play as your first attack. Draw a card. Draw a card against the only card in your card pool. Stun 2. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Flynn's been obsessed with playing Baba Raju. Oh no. Hulking Grimace. Yeah, that's also a thing. That's a shame. That's a downright shame we don't get to play Back Alley. Howitzer, Tetsu Fist. Honestly, I think British Swagger's probably like a bit nuts there. British Swagger, just be able to go, yeah. Resolute Rush does absolutely nothing because we're always going to have cards in hand because you play it and you get one in hand. Muscle Mauler saying draw a card, blow up a foundation, draw a card, add 1 momentum to your hand. That's nuts. You block with it, you get the breaker 1, and you still get to do it. Counter Sweep. If your rival has more remove cards, yeah, you're probably gonna more. Rejuve just says draw 2, gain 2, draw 1. Titan Clef lets you draw 1, then you can review 3, and then build a 6. Shame that we can't just, but we can still win things like our head, Ultra Regen and stuff like that. Haunting of Toshi Shinzo, I think is going to be really cool. Yeah, this character is just nuts. If you have those 8 more foundations, flip 1. If you have those 10 more foundations, this Titan does not count towards progressive for the turn. It's a 1B draw, which is a shame. Reciprocal Turbo. Your other kicks get +2 speed. Your no-attack cards get +2 difficulty. +1 difficulty. Shame it's printed. If this is the only card you can pull, draw 1 card, add 1 card to your momentum, giving you a little bit of a Ryukyu action there. Flying Dragon Tackle display says, do not let this hit. No, that's what I mean. This character is not a 5-hander. You can run 8 foundations that all cost 5 diff, and then you're running 20 to 22 attacks, which are going to be 5 to 8 diffs, and you just kind of sit there and get to laugh a little because nobody gets to kind of touch you. That's really is kind of insane to me. If we get rid of the draw factor and just take into account they all draw, we get everything. We get Mesa, we get Satellites, we get Spitting Guts, Packroach Babies, Black Abyss. Because you know what you need in a deck that's got 5 checks is you need +1 to your next checks. Full Howling, Master K. You get Sugar Great Brush, Super Great Rush, which basically means the more they're blocking, the easier this gets to play. Let's go. Rejuvenation Net Launcher. Creeping Vine Eruption's back, which is a cool throw. Devastating Swing. You get the Genkai stuff. Armor of the Wolf. Yeah, that's what we need to be throwing on here is an Armor of the goddamn Wolf. Eyesight Execution, just to get to commit them all down as well. Double Spirit Blast. Hell yeah, I'm playing Double Spirit Blast. Final Spirit Gun. Massive Blow. Tiger Scream. Oh, so many. Look at this. Plus Ultra Prominence Burn. Gentle Thief, and it's a flash. It doesn't matter, so you can literally go response, discard momentum, have them discard a card, draw, and then you get to draw a card. Yeah. He can use Sword, get long, and he's got the gun in hands, which means you get to just build 5. You build 3 cards. Build top, keep 3 cards in your deck. Committed, X equal, and you go boom. Yeah, I'll build 3. That's right, Jesse. This is going to be absolutely great. Fiber, Gentle Rebound, Feather Storm. Hero 2, you get to play Stretch. Your next deck to play with difficulty 6 gets great gets -2. So you can just pop off your phone. You get the Ryuku attacks. Yeah, because it's printed, yes, Desperation reduces it when for checks, but I'm pretty sure because Kiryu says printed. King Slam, just yeah, you cannot play abilities during this attack. Luckily, on play is before the attack. During this attack, abilities don't start until the enhanced step starts, which means you can respond and draw one and go, haha, let's go. I've got a free one for 8 that let me draw a card. That's dumb. Looming Terror. Woo! Schoolyard, Reconstruction Wrecker, Red Right Unbreakable, Calorie Counter counts. Calorie Counter actually counts. Oh my god, Calorie Counter is so good. Here's my 5 mid for 6 that draws a card. If you block it, I'll gain 2 flip your foundations. Fat Grapple counts. We did rejuve this Haymaker. Yeah, no, I honestly I forgot Calorie Counter was a thing. Vital Impact, just gain 3 health. There's Phantom Threat. Repeated Smash. Because that's what we need. We need to draw more cards for Repeated Smash to ready up. Oh no, Punch is back. No. Hardened Blitz. Villainous Teamwork. I am so hyped on Villainous Teamwork at the minute. The Punches never went anywhere. But I played during the Wish Tournament. I played it during Webcam RLE. And seeing how much like Eden Box, Cape, Knots, Flask, I'm probably going to have to start playing this a lot more because Villainous Teamwork just does a lot of work. Maximum Overhaul, let you pick up your face downs. Rescue counter attack. After you block with it, add it to your hand during the end phase. So you play it, draw a card, add it back to your hand. Given the block modifiers, that's really good. Final smash counts. Order punches is back. I think you're right, Matt. Order punches is back. Muscle Mauler. Uh, became Palm Strike. You guess you could. Justice Rush. Guess there's a world where you could play Dark Shadow Behemoth and just laugh to the bank. Duplex. Prominence Burn. It's a shame British Swagger isn't a punch. Death Arm Wallops. The loops for sure. Because you've still got punches. You could just go focused attack and just keep drawing. Had an uppercut. Trap Flex. We can play the Trap Flex, boys. Wind Up Punch. Wind Up Punch is a 4 diff. Flamethrower, Gigantic Explosion, Airstream Driver, Jet Crash, Searing Glacial Storm for the heck of it. Yeah, you get Cannon Blast, but yeah, just Order Punches could be the line. Let's look. Good Order Punch that are 5 higher. Barrier Buster plus Ultra Prominence Burn, Fire Vengeance, Haymaker, Locked Up, Repeated Smash, Final Smash, plus Ultra Smash, Vanquishing Punch, Focused Attack, Wind Up Punch, and then we go back to set 1. I mean, there's enough there. 100% there's enough there. That could actually be very nasty. This is not a deck building shit. No, I'm gonna pop off in a minute so I can get some stuff done before I have to go get Flynn. But yeah, this started off as me ranting about girl power, and it's cut into me going that basically, Kiru is going to. I cannot wait for Kiru. Kiru is going to be an absolute beast, which he is. I absolutely love this card. As soon as I spotted it, I was like, just draw a card on everything I play is very, very cool. Which it is. And now we get to just sort of sit down. We've even got the attacks from like their decks to come up with stuff. And we've still got a challenger set coming from My Hero Academia, which is probably going to have more punches in it. And yeah, the stats ability of you may discard one card from your hand to pay for to pay for EX or powerful abilities. And it's a static, so it's not like you may discard one hat or EX. So let me just quickly. You may discard one card from your hand as though you are spending momentum each time you pay the cost. So, what you say, yeah. These foundations, I'll turn them into. Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. But it's Deku 4, but it's also for EX. It's not just for powerful. That's the key. So if I'm playing Repeated Smash, I play Repeated Smash, I draw a card. I discard a card, I get powerful 4. I discard a card, I get EX 3. Plus whatever momentum I've got. I've now got a 7-10 as say my first attack. That's nuts. That is so cool. And because you're on order, you still get access to things like Icy Blade. You still get the ways to add momentum. You get access to Showdown. Yeah, no. That is. I completely forgot about the static. That's a good catch, Matt. That is nasty. So if we go back to like I've literally just left it, but if we go back to it, I'll go over Kiri, that's fine. Powerful 4 from Fiery Vengeance. Powerful 3 from Prominence Burn. Powerful 3 from Barrier Buster. Final Smash doesn't have anything. Discard your hand to get. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Powerful 3 from Wind Up Punch. Yeah, no! That's nasty! Like, really? Really nasty. And you, because you're on order, you still get all like the draw power from things like Chivalrous. I think there's some Genkai. You've discarded a card to the EX, so you can play Final Test and just draw a card. Oh, this could be so bad. Lose 2 health after this attack resolves if it was completely blocked. Remove it, your rival loses 2 health. That is so weird. But I also do love it. Yeah, with Daniel K, we did go over that. Arm of the Wolf with its powerful ability as well. On Earth, we're looking at punches because lol punches. You're discarding for EX, getting more. You get to get more momentum, and it's EX. But you're looking at powerful in EX. Just discarding a card for Rejuve on face as a static, so it's not. You can't even cancel it as a response. Wolf has both. Yeah, Wolf has both. Wolf has both. Oh no! Let's go back to Earth. I'm not going to put it. Yeah, don't put it back on screen. Let's put it back on screen. Oh, that's right. He's getting a punch. There we go. Arm of the World. Powerful 3 stun 2. With Cyprio. And Wolf has EX3, powerful 3. And if they keep passing, I mean, you'd have to have enough foundations to get away with it. But still, Walk the Dog has powerful 3. Which again is just absolutely cursed. Spirit Sword Ultimate has EX2. Massive Blow has powerful 3. Sword Get Longer has Desperation 4, which means you can still use it. But you can still draw. We've got back to Puzzle. That's you can also run Dragon Strike. That's just, oh no. That is so cool. I completely forgot. I was so focused on the draw power, I forgot that it also had an out. And there are ways to, if you discard Steel Explosion, because it's a cost for the powerful, you get to draw another card. If it's on the Suzuki symbols, which I think is, I was just showing Twitch there. I'm showing May. Oh, that's wrong one. I think it has Suzuki symbols, but yeah. But yeah, this is kind of like, this card, any means necessary, draw a card. Yeah, boom, another synergy right there. I think this is very, very cool. Final Smash with Final Test is going to be very, very powerful because you just go play your first attack, discard 1 for the EX. You play Final Smash, put Repeated Smash on top of your deck, draw it with Final Test. Go, lol, let's go. Yeah, I think Mechagodzilla Kiryu is just going to be nuts because you just get to do it defensively as well. So even if you've got one card in your hand and it's a mid block on a 5, you just got cool. I'll play it, play a mid block, draw a card. I'll take a little bit of damage. I'm a 5-hander, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm a tank, but the amount you can draw is very, very strong. I am very excited for this. I'm so glad Back Alley is dead, because if this guy had Back Alley, that could be a little bit nuts. I think Brutish Swagger is going to be very, very good in him, but I think Punches could be a very good one if it wasn't for that new. There was I think it was one of the TCG cards that got spotted. I don't know if we've seen it yet. There was like choose a keyword and then like the attack loses all those keywords. The clown shares no symbol. Boo! Boo, clown! How dare you get my hopes up like that? Damn old guy. Flip. Respond. Remove. Spend. Nope. Remove. Oh, someone just says deflect. No, yeah. So it's part of the TCG stuff, which got spoiled, and it's just a foundation that just basically gets rid of keywords. Keyword traits. So punch would be a good one for them to get rid of, but yeah, I think this is just such a cool card. I think like Kyle, who was playing Death Arms, get moved on. Not confused, no. More versus filter all. Go power filter foundation. Need to see them in more detail. So let me see what they actually are. Which is not jam session, revision. We're in some kind of order. Strategic meeting? No. If anyone knows, then why have we gone over there? There we go. I think time for rest. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Time for rest. Flip. Name a keyword. Your rival's combat after you get rival's combat phase. Attacks with the name keyword get -2 speed. So let me see the version number 1, which allows you to remove a keyword. Okay. So either way you can do that. But yeah, if you come across this one and then all your punches are coming with -2, yeah, in a bit of trouble. But and American number 1, yeah, because that's what the Stars and Stripes can do. But yeah, I think time for rest is a great one, because if you see your opponents playing all punches or all weapons, you can just kind of have a nice little counter for that. But no, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm very excited for Godzilla. I'm still very hyped on Girl Power. Do not let the negativity of how I feel about the back page cards, because it's not the cards themselves I have the issue with. It's the names and the arts. I think the back pages are very cool, and I think this is going to be a very fun set overall. I just think the characters represented in the back page cards could have been done a lot better. I think Godzilla is great, and I think this is going to sell so much. I've already pre-ordered 4, but if I can get some decent stuff from GoPower, I will probably pre-order more, because we haven't even seen the alt arts for Mothra and stuff yet, if they even have them. Because if this is the regular art, then how hard is the alt art going to be going? Is my question. See, I'm super hyped for Godzilla. I'm super hyped for Girl Power. I'm just not happy with the way Girl Power's been executed in cards like Condescending Explanation, which shouldn't be in the set. The card's effect should be, but the name and the art definitely should not be in this set. You could have done it in Attack on Titan as that kind of name. Fine, it's an army. A condescending explanation kind of makes sense. But you stick Momo on there, you stick May on there, you stick a teacher on there, and you have it as convoluted explanation or complex explanation. Card can still do the exact same things, but you've not just put mansplaining in a girl power set. Now, again, that's my personal opinion. I am not paid by UVS to promote them. I'm not paid by people to have a go at them. This is just my honest opinion, and I'm going to keep playing the game regardless. I just wish the representation was better for people like Magni, and for the fact that there really shouldn't have been this many cards with guys on it that were this powerful in a girl power set. It doesn't feel very empowering. But in terms of big mechs, then yeah, no, I'm down for it. I am down for it. I love big robots. You love big robots. Everyone loves big robots. It is what we've all been waiting for. I am super hyped to play these cards. I'm super hyped to get hold of these cards. June cannot. Is it June or July? I think it's June. June cannot come fast enough. I'm super hyped for it, but I think I'm going to call it here. I've got an hour till I need to go get Flynn. This means I can get a drink and have a little bit of a chill. Thanks to everyone who's been here chatting. Yeah, Matt coming in with the Magus XLR. Yeah, I love Magus XLR. It's a very, very cool show. It's one of my ones that I like on the IP stuff that I said we should get. But I'm going to call it there. My throat's time to go. I need to get a drink. Given how many people were actually here, I might start streaming at this time a little bit more often. Because I need to figure out what I'm going to be playing as well and do some deck building, just have chats. But yeah, I'm going to shoot before I talk myself into staying. And I will catch you all on Sunday where we'll be with Mr. Tim Keefe. Bye.